You may well have seen the video I posted recently showing an attempt to mate 3 Emperor Moth females in Clipston Forest. The attempt proved unsuccessful even after an hour's wait. Today, a slightly different tactic. I've brought the same 3 female Emperor Moths down to Gunthorpe today. That's the famous plastic forest at the back there, which I also featured on another video a couple of weeks ago. The attempt is the same. We've got a much warmer day today. On the way here it was already 15 centigrade and that was mid-morning, and just about 10:30 now. The cage is set, the females are in it. I'm able to lift the top off. All the rest is my paraphernalia. So we'll see if we're successful. Surely we must be successful, because this is a known site for Emperor Moth. Well, this is your Trent Valley habitat for Emperor Moth. Fairly typical. It's rough grassland here, large stands and areas of bramble. There's lots of hawthorn about, and even some stands of blackthorn in the vicinity as well. And they're all set in this rough grassland. Just obviously the ideal and typical habitat for Emperor Moth in the Trent Valley. And this is very similar to the other sites that I know of where the moth occurs locally. Very different from its more traditional moorland and heathland habitats. But it's nice that we've got such a fabulous moth here and within easy distance, and it seems to be increasing its range in Nottinghamshire. And it certainly has done over the last 20 or so years. Long may that continue. Well, it's took a while, but a male has just come in. So I've just shut the lid. It's got the choice of 3 females here. And that might be what's confusing him. It's took, well, I've been here about 10:30 and it's now approaching 12 o'clock. It's been fine weather all the time. Sun's not been out all the time, but it's been warm now. Then is he choosing that female on the top there? It looks like it. We have a successful pairing. I nearly went home, what, at 11:30. I thought I'll give it an hour, and if a male hasn't come in after an hour, and here we are an hour and a half later, and finally we've got one, and the sun's come out now and it's really warm. I do know that one of the 2 females, either it's that one that's now being mated or it's the other one in the top corner, have been mated, but I don't know which one it is. And it was mated the morning or afternoon that it hatched, or both that female and a male hatched, and they mated within about an hour of drying the wings. Let's see if we can get a close-up shot of this pairing. And there's the pairing cop. The larger female, of course, with that overall greyish coloration, and although you can't see it terrifically well here, the smaller male, but it has the most overall beautiful mixture of greys and russet browns. It really is the most marvellous moth. I'd given up after being here for an hour from 10:30 and these 3 females calling. I thought, if the male hasn't turned up in an hour, it's not going to turn up at all today. And something just made me stay. I just moved, not 50 yards from where I originally started off. And I still had to wait the best part of half an hour. We're just coming up to about 12 o'clock. Maybe the best time for males coming into females is late morning, early afternoon, but I thought I was all right starting at 10 o'clock, at 10:30, especially with it being such a warm day. So, a successful pairing. We'll see if another male comes in as well, and we have the opportunity to get one or both of the other females here paired. But what a fabulous moth though. Without a doubt, in terms of resident species here in the UK, there can't be much that beats this. There are other spectacular moths, the big hawk moths, etc. All are equally magnificent in their own way. But there's nothing else even remotely similar to Emperor Moth in UK fauna. What a super thing. So now we wait till the male is done. Well, it's now 12:43 and pairing is complete. The male has left the female, so we'll lift the lid off and he can go on his merry way. As another one comes in. That was quite remarkable. And pairing with a female that's not moved all morning. The male is certainly trying to get connected, and that is connected. Now the wings have stopped moving in. So, 2 females successfully mated. Now I've got to stop a bit longer. Well, now to walk back to the car without looking suspicious carrying this lot, but mission well and truly accomplished. I'm happy that 2 out of these 3 ladies are now successfully paired, and I think the one that hasn't been paired is the one that successfully paired several days ago. So hopefully we'll be back here in a few days' time to release these, and then want to rear some eggs through, and those eggs that are spare will be back here as well. That way, not taking anything away from the natural population. Indeed, it's just enhancing it, if anything. And the stock here was originally from this site, from larvae that I reared last year. So back home it is for a pint.